Time to see what's on the radar for Grant White, portfolio manager and investment advisor at Endeavour Wealth Management. Grant, there's a few picks on the TSX for us. One of mine's a candy store, Canadian Tire. Love wandering through there.
Yeah. You can do a lot with Canadian Tire, obviously. I mean, you go there.
I could spend hours there.
Yeah, you go there for the kitty litter, you end up leaving with the candy or whatever it happens to be, right? I mean, I think Canadian Tire, this is the AI story that nobody talks about, really. And so there's a lot of like retail businesses that are kind of in this camp. But one of the reasons I like Canadian Tire right now is because they're completely reinventing themselves. They're bringing the brands together. They're completely aligning it. This is more of a data play than it is anything else for me right now. So they're calling it their True North strategy, but really what it is they're bringing their brands together. They're using AI to manage their data a whole lot better, and they're just realizing a whole lot better profitability out of the whole thing and managing costs at the same time. So yeah, I love the company right now. And from a pricing perspective, nobody's really priced in this opportunity in terms of what I think it can be. So this could be really a sleepy company otherwise. I mean, like most people, I don't think are paying attention to it. But I think that this could do 8 to 12% for investors over the next 3 to 5 years. And largely that's just because they're getting organized and they're getting a whole lot better at what they actually do.
So it'll be cost cutting more than growth.
Some cost cutting, but also realizing opportunity in bringing the brands together. And it's just simple things like upsell and you name it. Even the loyalty program, like they've changed the loyalty program out of the Canadian Tire bucks out to I think it's called their triangle method. But anyway, it's basically bringing it all together. It's all just better data management.
And are they late to the dance with the AI, or where are they in it?
I think they're perfect. I think they're actually like hitting the mark right now because I mean, it's not the flashy AI story. We know that, but it's actually the more real AI story, and that this is
which I think a lot of people are looking for this year, though.
Totally, and especially as you're looking beyond. I mean, NVIDIA's reporting today. So as we look beyond the NVIDIA stories and the Alphabet stories, this is where the rubber is going to really hit the road, no pun intended with Canadian Tire, but this is where the rubber is going to hit the road with the AI story, I think, going forward. And that's what investors should be looking for in 2026 and probably in the next few years.
Okay. Constellation. Everybody loves to beat up on Constellation. You're going to be its friend.
Yeah, I'm definitely a friend of Constellation. I mean, Constellation has been a great company for a long time now, largely because management has shown that they can outperform and do very, very well through ups and downs. They've been doing this a long time, and that hasn't changed. They haven't become stupid overnight. I think the concern with Constellation is the AI story again, right? I mean, is software dead? And I think that's the question, is software dead? I don't believe it's dead. I think that it's been unfairly beaten up in the last little while. And I think that a company like Constellation is going to do very, very well actually throughout this. But I'm looking at this as more of an absolute pricing opportunity because if you don't believe software is dead, like I don't believe it is, and I think that AI is actually going to enhance what Constellation can do, then actually I think this company is looking very, very strong in the next few years. And I think that you're going to see a pretty, maybe 12, 15, 18% annualized return over the next 3 to 5 years on this company. And that's all from a pricing opportunity. I mean, hey, we got revenue growth at 15 to 20% annually, consistently with this company. Free cash flow margin, 20% plus. All the things look really, really good for this company. It hasn't changed. It's just, and I think the opportunity is actually there.
Are there not the worries that there might not be companies to buy?
Yeah, sure, but I think that's actually overblown as well because, I've heard that story before, and I think we'll hear that story again. Constellation, one of the things they've been good at is finding opportunities, and I don't think that talent has changed.
And how far along are they with AI, with implementing it?
Well, I think the key for them will be is how do you use AI to bring the pieces together? I think that's really the story. I know Salesforce is reporting as well. That's the story for Salesforce as well. How do you use AI and how do you use your existing properties to integrate well? Yeah. Constellation has been an adaptable company. I would bet that they're going to be able to do that pretty well. So I think they're also in a really good spot. And when we see pricing opportunities like I believe we have right now, then I think it's time to scoop some up.
Okay, almost out of time, but MDA.
MDA.
Space. Everybody loves space.
I'd say this is a bit of a higher risk pick. It's going to be more volatile probably. People, like we were just talking about, this is the maker of the Canadarm. So this is a great Canadian story. Although the Canadarm is not as big of a story anymore, what is a big story with them is satellites and the technology that they're putting into it. The economy of space, if you want a Canadian player that's going to be at the forefront of the economy of space, it is MDA Space. This is the company to buy in it. So if you're believers in things like Starlink, which that's obviously a different company, but if you're a believer in that type of technology or mining in space and satellites, and even defense mechanisms, GPS, MDA Space is the company to buy from a Canadian perspective. And they've done it before. As we mentioned, we should be very proud as Canadians of the Canadarm. We should be very proud of what this company is going to do in the next few years as well in space.